Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. Today, June 24th, our word of the day is maladroit. M-A-L-A-D-R-O-I-T. Maladroit. Maladroit is a 9-letter word and an adjective. Remember, adjectives are words that describe the qualities or states of being of nouns: enormous, dog-like, silly, yellow, fun, fast. They can also describe the quantity of nouns: many, few, millions, 11. Maladroit means awkward in movement or unskilled in behavior or action. In other words, inefficient or inept, clumsy, awkward, and somewhat incompetent. If you are clumsy, you are maladroit. But the word can mean all kinds of clumsy. Trip over your words. You are verbally maladroit. Stumble in social situations. You're socially maladroit. When someone is adroit, they are graceful and nimble. They show a lot of dexterity. Maladroit is the opposite of that. It means clumsy but with a hint of overall incompetence. If someone calls you maladroit or says that you are maladroit, they're not being the least bit nice. They mean that you've bungled something up with your fumbling. Maladroit is an adjective that describes someone clumsy or awkward in their movements or actions. It can also refer to someone who lacks skill or tact in social situations. If you want to use the word maladroit in a sentence, there are a few tips you can follow to ensure that you use it correctly and effectively. Understand the meaning of the word. Before you use the word maladroit in a sentence, it's important to understand what it means. As mentioned, it refers to someone clumsy or awkward in their movements or actions. This could be physical clumsiness, such as tripping over their own feet, or it could be social clumsiness, such as saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. Make sure you have a clear understanding of the word's meaning before you attempt to use it in a sentence. Use it in context. When using the word maladroit in a sentence, it's important to use it in context. This means that you should use it in a sentence that makes sense and accurately conveys the meaning of the word. For example, you might say he was so maladroit that he spilled his drink all over the table. This sentence uses the word in context, as it describes someone who is clumsy and spills their drink. Use it sparingly. While the word maladroit can be a useful addition to your vocabulary, it's important to use it sparingly. Overusing the word can make your writing or speech sound stilted or unnatural. Instead, try to use it only when it's the best word for the situation. For example, you might use it to describe someone who is particularly clumsy, but not to describe someone who simply makes a small mistake. Consider the tone. When using the word maladroit in a sentence, it's important to consider the tone you want to convey. The word can be used neutrally or negatively, depending on the context. For example, you might say she was a bit maladroit in her presentation, but overall, it was still informative. This sentence neutrally uses the word, acknowledging that the person was a bit clumsy but still did a good job. On the other hand, you might say he was so maladroit that he ruined the entire event. This sentence negatively uses the word, emphasizing the person's clumsiness and the negative impact it had. Practice using the word. Finally, if you want to use the word maladroit effectively, it's important to practice using it. Try using it in different sentences and contexts to get a feel for how it works. You might also try reading examples of the word in use to see how other writers and speakers have used it. With practice, you'll become more comfortable using the word and will be able to use it more effectively in your writing and speech. Similar words include bungling, awkward, inept, clumsy, bumbling, incompetent, unskillful, heavy-handed, ungainly, inelegant, inexpert, graceless, ungraceful, gauche. Examples of sentences using maladroit are: the nervous boy was maladroit and stuttered over his words as he invited the girl to the dance. When the maladroit waiter served us, he spilt wine on my dress and dropped my plate on the floor. The maladroit robber locked himself inside of the bank vault. Since Kurt is a maladroit dancer, I refuse to be seen in public with him when he dances. She can be a little maladroit in social situations. The cartoon is based on a maladroit detective who is incapable of solving cases without the help of his intelligent dog. Make sure to save this new word, maladroit, so you can practice using it in your everyday sentences. That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learned something new. Remember, practice makes perfect, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment after every video. All comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers!